Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol RGSE. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So all this here may look like a few weeks worth of time. It's actually just the past 2 days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis on Friday, so that's where the red and green line annotations are coming from. But want to get things updated after today. Now, before anything else, let me just delete these lines out of here because, yeah, they all still pertain. But for what I'm going to talk about here, I just want to have this try to be as clean as possible and not have clutter all over the place. But this is very tricky to talk about because there's a lot of perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're a day trader or whatever, or whatever you want to call yourself, and you bought somewhere up around there and you wanted to sell within 25 minutes after buying, well then yeah, from that perspective, the chart looks pretty rough. Now, if you care about the big picture of things, I get it. From the highs, there has been a pretty big pullback. But with that being said, there is still an opportunity for the bulls to build a higher base, and that's the name of the game. That's how long-term trends are built. You want to see higher lows being built over time. With that also being said, the chart is also really kind of walking along a level that could put it at pump and dump status. So this very important level on the chart is at 38 cents. Why is 38 cents important? Well, let's just kind of go through a couple of the scenarios. The first scenario, and I'm not saying this will happen, but potential, price breaks below it and then separates on down. At that point in time, what would you have? You would literally have the price right back inside of this range of the chart where it just was. And not to insult your intelligence, but truly strong moves are going to make progress. They're not going to go back to where they were. And at that point, that would essentially put it at pump and dump status. I mean, when you stop and think about it, price has made a great move up, and then if all of a sudden within a few days the price is back to where it started, I mean, that is the epitome of a pump and dump. So that's why 38 cents is important. Now, on the flip side of things, and to be fair, what happens if the price were to come down here, behave in that manner, and then start to work its way back upwards? What would you have in this scenario? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. You'd have that set of lows down there. If you picture each of those as stair steps, well, hey, now you have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. And that's what truly strong moves do. That's what genuine bullish movements do. So in some ways, 38 cents is kind of acting as a vocabulary definer. It's telling us, is the price making progress? Again, making progress associated with bullishness, or is the price going back associated with bearishness? So keep an eye on 38 cents, and that'll kind of help dictate whether or not this chart is still bullish or turning bearish. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.